said that.
Well, you know what? You can figure it up when they put the straitjacket back on you. I actually did you a favor.
What, conceivably?
Well, I stopped you committing a crime here, because that's what you were doing here, because you can't wait to heat up the Spencer-Cassadine war, can you?
We just found a body. Base of the bluff.
Well, maybe I'm too late after all.
You're squeezing me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just so glad to see that you're okay.
Why did you think I wasn't?
A woman went over the cliff, Emily.
For one terrible second, we thought it was you.
Well, clearly it wasn't. Emily's okay. So who took the fall?
Summer? It's... Can you hear me? Summer? Summer? She's dead. So sorry. Why, Nikolas?
Know this. The fog, it's easy to get disoriented. Sorry, Lucky. There's no reason for this. It's just a senseless accident.
I'll be the judge of that. Summer?
She's dead.
Get forensics. What the hell happened?
I don't know. The guard said a woman fell from the bluff. Lucky and I came down to see who it was. It was her.
I knew no good would come of her hanging around with you two. Back to the house. Because I want answers out of you.
Find out exactly what happened to you tonight. If anybody is guilty of anything, and this was an accident, I'm gonna make them pay.
I need to make a request on the family's behalf.
Sure, anything.
See that man down there talking to Lucky and Nikolas? That's Scott Baldwin. He's the DA. Be very careful what you say in front of him. He will use anything you say against you or whoever he happens to be mad at that day, especially if you're Cassadine.
I'll be careful.
Good. I'm going to go see what I can do down there.
Okay. You know what? Wait up. I'll come with you.
Okay, why were you in the bluff? You're supposed to meet me in the garden.
No, I wanted to head you off so you wouldn't make trouble at the engagement party. I know you're hurt and angry.
Okay, none of that's important right now. You know what? All that matters is that you're alive and safe. You look cold. Come here. Let's get you inside.
Mission accomplished, Mr. Cassadine.
Is that so?
Emily Quartermain is no longer a problem.
You imbecile! You pushed the wrong woman off the cliff. But, sir, I should kill you where you stand. Stupidity like yours shouldn't be allowed to exist, especially in my employ.
I could try again.
Only because I can't afford 2 corpses on my property in one night. I'm going to let you live. You take the tunnels and leave me before I change my mind. Get out!
Please, don't let me keep you. You must have been very angry. It's not like you to make threats with the door open.
How much did you hear?
For the record, in case you care, Darius pushed Summer. She's dead.
Unless you want to follow her, you will never repeat those words again.
Oh, yeah, leave it to Stefan. He'll clear the way to Nikolas. I didn't realize your plans included murder.
Shut up! You're forgetting something. You're an accomplice.
I didn't do anything.
Oh? The DA may think otherwise once I tell him your compelling motive for wanting Emily out of the picture.
No one would believe that I tried to kill her.
What are you willing to risk to find out? You have 2 choices. Either you keep your mouth shut about what you heard here tonight, or you can say goodbye to Nikolas and all that money you covet, and hello to a prison cell.
almost didn't come tonight. She didn't think you wanted her to be here. Thought I shamed the invitation out of you. You know what, I just should have let it go.
No, don't. You know how headstrong Summer was. She came because she wanted to support you.
You know what, and why did she leave the party and go to the Bluffs alone?
I wish I had an answer, Lucky.
I still can't believe it. I was with her.
On the Bluff?
Probably right before she fell. I broke up an argument between Summer and Luke.
Can you tell us anything?
I won't know until the forensics people are done.
Well, was it an accident, Scott? I mean...
Could be an accident, but on this island with this crowd, I doubt it.
Do you have any real information this time, or is it you just making random, unfounded accusations again?
I got multiple footprints on the bluff. One pair belonged to Summer, but they weren't close enough to where she could have stepped off or that the bluff gave way. I got one pair that walked away. So I would say that she was pushed.
You know what, that's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah?
No one would do that to Summer. They had no reason to.
Guess again. Capelli!
It was you, wasn't it?
You killed Summer, didn't you? Didn't you? Okay, back off. We'll handle this. Back off.
Summer's dead?
Don't you even act surprised.
Well, I see no reason for you to detain us any further, Mr. Baldwin. You obviously have your perpetrator.
Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions awfully quickly?
I don't think so. Emily witnessed something very interesting this evening. Tell the DA what you saw.
Well, Emily?
I saw Luke with Summer.
On the bluffs?
Yes.
What were they doing?
We were arguing, all right?
That's it?
There was a little struggle.
Why does that not surprise me? When was this?
Couldn't have been long before Summer fell.
Right before she fell. Here's the way I see it, Spencer. Beautiful blonde comes to town. Looks like Laura. You went after her, but she didn't want the geezer. She wanted the young son. You got crazy, jealous, lost your temper as usual. No more pretty blonde. Crime of passion. Then you throw in the fact that you're on the lam from the nut house committed by your very own son here. You want to confess now, or shall we take you downtown?
All right! Let's get this over with. I'm guilty. Yeah, I'm guilty as hell. Baldwin's right for once in his miserable life. I am guilty. I'm guilty of wanting your girl. Guilty of being jealous of my own son. I'm guilty of sending her back to you, which I regret. I'm guilty of hating you. Hating you for using Summer to distract me from taking care of my wife when I could have, while I still had time. What happened to Laura is a family tradition around here. There isn't a man in 3 generations of Cassadines who hasn't locked her up and tried to keep me away from her. And that's because her beauty and her grace was the best thing that ever happened to this stagnant gene pool. And you still use her. You continue to suck her life into your dead souls. Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm probably guilty of being insane. But I won't use that as a defense. Because I'm guilty of a lot of things. But I did not kill Summer!
Somebody get the lights! Where is he? Damn it! Capelli, get the divers, get the dogs, get everybody! I want him apprehended!
No sign of Luke.
Maybe that's for the best.
Why do you say that?
Is it okay to leave? I just feel...
Yeah. Hey. Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing. I feel a little lightheaded.
Emily, you're like ice. You look pale. We should call a doctor.
Zander, Emily's not your concern anymore. What are you even doing here? Tonight was supposed to be about Emily.
Maybe it is in more ways than one.
What does that mean?
For argument's sake, let's suppose that Luke didn't do it.
You never stopped defending the man.
I don't think he did it. I saw the look in his face when Lucky accused him of killing Summer. He was shocked, genuinely. He didn't do it. Didn't even see the color of Summer's coat. Look at Emily's coat. It's almost exactly the same color. Those coats would look identical at night in fog, so maybe someone wasn't trying to kill Summer. Maybe they were trying to kill Emily.
What is the body still doing here?
You said no one could leave the island.
Get the paramedics and get her back to the mainland. Lucky, I'm sorry. She was a nice girl. She didn't deserve this. I'll find out who did it, and I'll put him away.
Thanks.
And you know, this just isn't fair. You're just starting to understand who you were, about yourself. And I was waiting somewhere. I was just waiting there for you.
It's a kind of miracle, isn't it?